Hey everyone, it's Plushie. Today I wanted to make this how to farm Poetics video, as my next video is going to be about how to unlock Heavensward's relic in a fast and detailed way. But the relic asks you to have tons of Poetics. I figured I should make a video regarding how to farm Poetics ahead of time. So here it is. I'm going to start with the most obvious one, which is the main scenario roulette. It can be kind of a short because you have to do the dungeons, which takes 30 to 40 minutes because of all the cutscenes, but it's low effort, and if you get a big dungeon you will be getting 90% of your XP, which is great when you're very high level and close to 90, and you get 300 Poetics, and on top of that 200 Poetics for clearing the dungeon, so basically you will get 500 Poetics once a day. So I think it's a pretty cool roulette to do if you have time to spare. The next one is Wondrous Tails. You can unlock it once a week, every Tuesday, from Chloe Aliapo in Idleshire. She will give you a bunch of goals to do, and you just need to clear 9 of them. You can reroll some of them to redo the same thing. And it's an easy way to get 500 Poetics as well, and on top of that you will be getting 50% of your XP as a reward as well. By the way, this amount I'm saying is from my experience. I don't know if it's bigger when you're lower level, but that's what I noticed so far. Another one I already talked about on this channel is the Aetherochemical research facility dungeon. It will give you 150 Poetics instead of chests, and if someone runs it for the first time you'll probably get a 100 Poetics bonus, unless it's 80, I don't really know. So it's really nice. If you don't have the main scenario to do, or if you have less time, it will take you about 20 minutes I think. But yeah, I think it's a good option to have. Speaking of the first time bonuses, you could run a group with a friend who never run Arim Reborn, Trails, or maybe even Heavensward or Bahamut raids, because you'll probably get about 100 Poetics for each run that you do with someone who's on the first time bonus. So it's also an easy way to get Poetics if you run it unsynced. Another way to trigger it would be to go in trial roulette, as there's 8 players, including you. Often there will be at least one person with a first time bonus, but sometimes it's a boss that doesn't give you Poetics, or it's gonna be slow, etc. I don't recommend that option too much. There is more roulettes that gives you Poetics, including the level 50, 60, 70, 80 roulette, which if you're lucky could get you the Aetherochemical research facility dungeon. Aside that one, there is the normal raids roulette and the alliance roulette. For the normal raids I would recommend you to go as a level 60, so you fall on Alexander raids, which are the easiest one. And for the alliance roulette I would recommend you to go as a level 50 or 60, so you get the Arim Reborn or the Heavensward 24 main raids, because from Stormblood on content gets harder and longer, so I don't really recommend this. Also, please don't take what I just said out of context. Thank you. One last option I have in mind, if you're an avid Blue Mage player, there is a Blue Mage log which has tons of content you can run for the first time and get lots of Poetics, and there's also the weekly challenges, and I think also the Carnival gives you Poetics for the first time clear, so there's plenty of ways to get Poetics in the game, and if you have another trick you want to share in the comments, feel free to. But yeah, that's all for my video. I hope you're gonna be able to farm tons of Poetics with my tips. If you feel like it, I would really appreciate a like, a comment, or subscription. And that's all for this video. Have a great day, have a great week. See you.